Hello. How's everybody doing out there? YDBT Daily, that's right, coming at you, YDBT Daily. We're going to have a little bit of a new layout here because I'm suspecting that the live chat, displaying it on whatever, it's causing Chrome to crash. So we're going to have the live chat on the left the whole time. On the right, left will be the sponsors. So today what we're going to talk about is proper communications yield results. I'm going to give you a story about something that happened at FL2K that I didn't think was going to happen. Somebody reached out to me and they were like basically one or two. Have you ever been like so close to a goal that you just need to reach out to the right people? And then those people finally allow you to, let's just say, gain a lot of momentum because you've been led astray previously, whether it's with computers, whether it's with, things you want to learn, your car, whatever. So I'm going to talk about a gentleman named Juan Vicuna. He is out of the Orlando area, Venezuelan fella, nice guy. He reached out to me at FL2K and we'll talk about what transpired there. Also, Roush teased a potential regular cab, four-wheel drive, F-150. And if that thing has the dual inlet supercharger system, because it's a 24, 25 plus variant, guys, that could be legitimate because Roush has never done that. Maybe they've sold something like a Nightmare or something similar, but a lowered, race-oriented regular cab, which is all the craze with factory Roush stuff, meaning a factory suspension from Roush, meaning factory blower, OEM style. Yes, it's going to be a $70,000 truck. But people are buying Shelbys with Whipples on them. So you and I both know that I'd rather have a Roush variant than a Shelby variant. And we'll talk about whatever else you want to talk about. But not before Mr. Bill O'Reilly says, where is he? Oh my God, it says hello to the people out there.
Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
It does suck. But you know what doesn't suck? D&H Performance. That's right. D&H Performance, D&Hperformance.com, the online parts house for the show. Check them out. Any parts you need, new stuff. D&H Performance, you got Amory cups, you got a whole bunch of merch. They give you deals if you mention the show, D&H Performance. Partsfarm.com, used stuff, used parts. So I literally just got a bumper cover, Deep Impact Blue, from a GT500. So I'm going to go ahead and install that on the Shelby because mine's all scratched up because I backed into the fucking LS9. Partfarm.com. PMAS. Nick James. PMAS. By the way, the guy never reached out to me. The guy that won Tuesday never reached out to me. Whoever you are, reach back out. If not, I'm not going to do all the legwork. You want parts? You want something? Hit me up. If not, bro, I'm not going to seek you out. PMAS. 2-Auto Solution. Run me to that solution. We're going to be... He said he is going to get into 9070 transmission rebuild. That's right, DCTs are being not rebuilt, but he is upgrading the clutches in Bellac Industries. Bellac, the best wheels. If you want to let everyone know, you sell drugs and that you're about that life. Let's say hi to the people here. Again, new format, so bear with me. Leon Phelps, Stuart D, Joe Swish, Bryson Witt, Joe Swish again, Monty 540, Dixon, The Gap Father, Clean 93 GT, Nathan. The nice thing about this, you can see who actually... said things in a row so you can get it before I do. Nathan, Ali Al-Husseini, Nick, D-Rock Fox, Bilovesh, Clint Stroke, Zeke303, Camzilla, Alfredo Morales, Valley 10-Speed. What's up? You got the Dream Garage. You got the little loft, the car on the bottom, got a TV with, internet and shit, and you got like video games. I'm literally just going to do that. I'm going to try to find a spot where I can just do that. Phil Fez, Andy Ali, Rizzy Egg, or EGG, I guess. Gallo Bravo, Alex Vallejo, El Verga Larga, Matt, Oliver, Cornfred Cow, Ignacio Ramirez, TJ Skorsky, RoboStyle, Scott Franks, Cabin Air Filter, Coyote Cromwell, Bryson Witt, thank you again for mentioning richprince.com, richprince.com/collections/YDBT. If you want to support the kid with merch, I don't think they've put up any receipts. Maybe that print was too much because it was very involved, so maybe they haven't gone out of their way to put the receipts up. So check them out if they have anything new. But they have FCamzilla, all the YDBT stuff, long sleeve, short sleeve, different font, Amory, Dolo, Hush Money, all the shit. Jared Wells a couple of times, Coyote Cromwell 3 times, spamming the shit out of the chat. Cayobro Souza, what the fuck? Peter Chow, Copperhead Gasket, Culver's for the working man. Five Guys, I'm talking to Second Mortgage for a double burger. Alex Vallejo. Munch's Garage, Mohammed, Connor Wills, Timothy, Nick S, Rakis, Venom Racing, Nick Nair, Jacob, Jason Rivera, Billy Bomba, ESS, get to the bottom here. Nardi Mercado, what's up, brother? Lou Britt King, Cardi Crown Lord, Brian Van Adder, Toot for Speed, Atticus, Not That Mike H, 72, Patrick. If it's a 10 or 80, you're a non-drive motherfucker. Jason, Hobbies, Darner, and Nard Mercado. By the way, I had no idea that World Cup was happening this weekend. Zero idea. That's how out of touch I am with racing, and I fucking love it. So, it's FL2K. I'm hanging out there, putting the tent up, making sure that, the Grey Goose is ready to go to spin for 4 passes. And about the second day in, a guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, Alex, I'm tuned by you guys and I need some help." And, he spoke Spanish. So I noticed that he spoke Spanish. So I just started talking Spanish to him because maybe for those of you that don't realize it, the moment a native Spanish speaker is talked to in Spanish, they calm down, they relax. You can say certain things in Spanish that you can't say in English. So I made him more comfortable, basically, because I noticed, like, okay, he's talking, I think his English is good, but I think his Spanish is better, so we talk Spanish. So he has a 2013 or 2014 S197. His name is Juan Vicuna. He's up in the Orlando area. And he has, I think, a motor builder or a builder whose name's Alejandro Borjas. He, I think, either builds motors or builds cars. I'm not 100%. I didn't really get into it with him, but I talked to Juan a lot. And he's like, "Alex, I have a car tuned by Lund," and he showed me, and it had gone low 8s. And I'm look, that's pretty impressive, like what's done to it. I had no idea because Dakota was tuning it for a while. So it's a 6R80 car, auto, built motor, on 3 twin turbo kit, running low 8s. And I'm like, what's the problem? Inconsistent. So the car was deadly inconsistent. So then I started asking questions. What do you got done to it? What's your gear ratio? What's your tire size? So then I started basically trying to get a build sheet from him so that I can then see if there's a issue with the build sheet for consistency. Well, number one, he told me his tire size. 305, 45, 17 on a S197. And then I, for whatever reason, I said, let me guess. You have Keltrack stuff on this car. So he does have front struts that are that, and then I think he has Warriors Vikings in the back, Warrior Vikings in the back. And I said, okay, so you're leaving in first gear. You got a 305 45 17, which to me is not a great tire to put down that kind of power with a solid rear axle. And you have not the best suspension on the planet, but we can work with it. And that's my favorite thing now, guys. Now I almost look for those guys that have those parts so that I can unfuck their combo and based on experience, and they can reach their goals. So we're talking. And the more I talked to him, the more I realized you got to get first gear out of there. First gear on a 6R80 is 4.1. And I went, okay, what do you want to do? He's like, I want to be consistent. So the moment I heard that out of his mouth, I said, well, forget the ego of trying to launch in first with a 6R80 on a 305 45 17 ET Street R. I said, well, are you willing to buy a 275 60 15 and put it on there? He goes, yes. That's good. He's already saying the right things. Then I said, are you willing to put 355s in the rear end? And he looked at me, kind of odd, and he goes, why? I said, because we're going to launch it in second gear. And he's like, okay. I go, is the trans slipping? He goes, I think so. I think it's showing its age. I go, then it's got to go to power by the hour. So the gentleman did not push back. He looked at me and he said, well, do you think this will make the car more consistent? I said, not only more consistent, you could leave with more boost. If you're leaving on 10 PSI with a 4.1 rear gear, you could leave at fucking 15 or 12 or 13 or 14 PSI with second gear leave and 355s with a 275 60 15 ET Pro. He's like, okay. And you know what? He did every single little thing. 417, someone said. Joe Swish says 417 first gear. So he took the transmission to power by the hour, got it built. He installed 355 rear gears. He got a second gear leaf tune, and his 6R Stager was an older version, And he had to wire it different so that second gear trans brake could activate. And he did all of that. So he changed the tire size. He changed the rear gear. He got the transmission rebuilt at Power by the Hour. And then he ended up rewiring the 6R stager. I sent him a second gear leaf tune, configured for 355s, configured for the 275 6015. Now, what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you a couple things here. I'm gonna go to my email quick because I think it's in my Gmail. I actually sent myself the data log because I went, wow, that data log looked absolutely gorgeous. Where is it? Share this clip. Let me see. Here it is. So let me blow up this. Actually, I'll just download the data log. But I want to show you his run. Okay, this is his run right here. It's a very small. Actually, let's just make it big. Let's just bring everything out, and so we can really see what's going on here. So you guys can get on game. Okay, here we go. So this is his Instagram story where he tagged me, and he went an 8.2. Again, 8.2. 60 foot was 125. We can get better. Don't worry. This was his first time out. 330 was 374. Eighth of a 5.3. So 8.2 at 169 at about 25 pounds of boost, according to him. Let's hear the run. So he tagged Keltrack, which is funny, and I just crossed it over and put Alex because we unfucked that whole system. So not only did he go ahead and went out of his way and configured everything the way I thought it should be done, he bought all the parts, didn't trip. He was actually super legit about everything. Now, what I want to show you is the data log, and this is something that I think you guys are probably going to appreciate. So I want to open the data log. Here we go, downloads. I think you guys will appreciate this data log. So remember, I hadn't seen a log. He literally went out there with the tune I first sent based on experience, based on everything I've learned at Lund Racing, based on every single little thing we've done. He went out there and laid down probably the prettiest log you can see. Now, we're shifting it way up there. Okay, we're shifting it up there, way over 8,000. But he's on the two-step. This is second gear. 2-3, 3-4, all within the target. This is how it's supposed to look. This, I think, is a little blip on the radar at the end because I think this is the end of the track, and that's when I think he lets off. Yeah, he's close to letting off there. There's no torque source there, so it's probably the data log being wonky. But look it. This is the first, actually the second tune I sent him because it had to be configured for second gear, but that's the first log I got back. Now, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that this is something that we do all the time, and we've done this based on experience. So when people say, Alex, all cars are different, I'm sorry. This is the same shit I do to any car that has these mods. 355s, 275 rear gear, second gear leaf, 6R80, twin turbo, E85 on 3 kit. I said, let's configure, let's move some stuff around. Here you go. The first data log was absolutely perfect. He did 2 passes. I said, now it's time to really turn it the fuck up. So he is now reaching his goals. He is now basically going, okay, you know what? I'm getting close. And I'm happy that I'm getting close because I don't have to struggle anymore. Now I can leave with more boost. I go, now the car is more consistent. Leaving in second, you have more footprint with the 275. You can play with the boost ramps. You can do different boost ramps on your AMS. Now it is up to you to tune it, Juan. And his builder, Alejandro, they're going to go ahead, go to Mod Nats, compete. That car will probably go 7s by the end of the year. But again, it's because he found that communication that he needed to get to the next level of understanding what needs to happen to a car to achieve a certain goal. What do you want to do is one of the very common questions I ask you guys. So this is why I say that. I want to make sure that I'm going to guide you to what you want to do. And if I can help, I'm sure as long as you listen to what we say based on the experience we have, I think you'll be able to reach your goals. Now, let's talk about Roush putting up on their Instagram story something pretty interesting. Let me see if I play it through, if it comes up. Yes. Roush Performance put out a post right here, and it says, something is lurking in the dark. See you in 2025. So they potentially are going to push a regular cab short bed, 4-wheel drive, supercharged with a 2650, how they should all come because it needs all the help it can get to get out of the hole. And Roush, make it saucy, make it spicy, because we've seen what the FP500s do. The FP Ford Performance F-150 variant of whatever, they're absolute butt cheeks. I mean, I'm telling you, like, all the torque reduction, all the bullshit is active. And I'm just like, I wonder why they went ahead and did that. Like, why did Ford allow a butt cheeked up FP500 to be sold to the general public? Because it's not that impressive. It got beat by a stock GT. So I really hope that Roush learns from that mistake Ford made, and they actually get after it with the F-150. So what do you guys think? Do you think Roush is able to make a Billy Badass variant of the F-150 that makes it desirable to buy? Because look, you and I both know it brings the Roush tax, because you know what happens when you ask Jack Roush what's the most important thing that Roush brings to the table, and he will say, a simple burn. We'll talk about it. So again, proper communication, I think, is you're one step away from figuring things out. And if someone like Lund Racing can help you, if you're a Spanish-speaking guy and you just are not getting the proper communication across to the tuner that you got, get over to Lund. I'll speak that Spanish. I'll lay out your build stuff. But you gotta follow our instructions, because Juan did, and now he is out there racing and having a good old time. And he literally never has to bother me again unless the combination change or unless there's an issue with the car so we can diagnose it. So someone said, while we're talking data, I was curious how my single turbo, it says Killshot Racing right here. I got the little mouse. My single turbo Gen 1 setup exhaust dump will be out my front bumper. Where's the best location y'all prefer to weld the boat O2 for the rear O2s? So if you have a single turbo, those shits don't come into play, Killshot Racing. Literally, the passenger side O2 is the only one that matters. So the rear O2s don't matter. Once you make one exhaust pipe, have one O2, it will be the passenger side bank one. All the others are not used. If it works, then don't try to reinvent the wheel. Exactly. It's a Hellion single turbo kit. Oh my God, that old ass thing. I haven't heard of a Hellion single turbo in years. Killshot Racing, you're going to use 102. You're going to use 102. The other was just get hung there, I guess. I don't know. A proven setup is a proven setup is a proven setup, says Slow99. If you've seen what works, why change it? Good on you for giving him the correct advice. Now, I'm not looking to rah-rah this. I am telling you that the Lund data is that good. I went, okay, in the ticket system, this is what I've seen. And this is what works. But for whatever reason, a lot of people are a little stubborn. They want to do something different. They want to do it their way. And I'm like, don't do it your way. No offense. You don't know how to do it. Not on the Coyote platform. I want to put my turbos here. No. I want to put no. This is very easy. When it comes to turbo stuff, like a Gen 1, a big single like an On3 single or a BL Fab or something similar is all you need. And a twin setup is like what Hellion has. Anything above and beyond that is like uncharted and fluid turbo. If only they had T6 flanges, it'd be Billy Badass, but they don't. So, and they're almost out of hot sides anyway, so it don't matter. So I think that if, T6 twin turbo laid out like Hellion does, the problem is you got to move fucking battery, you got to move fuse boxes and shit. I love downward mounted shit or forward mounted shit, like in front of the engine. I don't like moving any fuse box, because what happens when you move fuse boxes, shenanigans happens. Car starts cutting out for no fucking reason. Then you stop getting tuned because you fucking think it's the tune. Then you go somewhere, they suck off the tune. That car never runs a number, catches on fire. Then you've never heard of that car again. Crazy stuff. What if Roush puts on an old VMP blower? So, no, the Odins work well in trucks. But again, guys, you got to keep your expectations to something that makes sense. On the truck side, I would not push for an 8-second blower truck. You want to go 8 seconds in a truck? You put turbos on that motherfucker. Plain and simple. You don't fuck around. You bypass all superchargers on the planet. Listen to me based on experience. If you want to struggle, brake cranks, drop overdrives, have belt issues, go ahead and shove a blower on your 43, 44, 4,500 pound truck. Go ahead, dickhead. You want to go fast? You put twin turbos on that bitch. You call Manuel. You go, Manuel, this velocity kit, you got some in stock? Yeah. Okay. You give him money and get a Lon Tune and you go 8s. But if you want to go 10s and 9s fairly easily, you slap a blower on it. If you want to go 8s, you stop with the blower shit. You put twin turbos on it. But I think a factory optioned, meaning Roush to me is a OEM style company. So if Roush goes, this bitch runs 10s right off the rip, Roush, it's got to run 10s. Roush, it's got to run 10s, not 11s. Roush, Jack Roush, huh? Listen to me. Okay, so this truck running 11s is going to be slow shit. Pro stock was running 11s in the 60s. I don't care. Oh, what we need to do, it's 2024. It is? Yeah, it's 2024, Jack. So, you're going to have to make this thing run 10s off the rip. If not, Roush, don't sell it. I love you, Roush. If that bitch does not run 10.99 off the rip with your calibration, don't even put it for sale. Because I'm going to talk that shit. Alex, I used to be a truck driver and would listen to your lives for hours. I would be laughing my ass off alone in the truck when you made fun of the EcoBoost Mustang. Thank you for your work. I'm EcoBoost. Tell me, why don't you like the EcoBoost Mustang? So this was his face, right? It was the American Muscle Car Show 2016, I think. He goes, how you doing, man? I'm a big fan. So tell me why you don't like the EcoBoost Mustang. And I go, okay. And I'm talking. And he's like, so basically, I'm talking and I'm saying why it sucks. And his face goes from this to, yeah, it sucks that much. And he was like, I'm Stang mode now. See, you gotta understand. So, like, I was like, well, there's a rain mode. There's a drag mode. There's a snow mode. But you know what? There's no Stang mode. You will not learn anything from the dude. Testing technology. Any insight before I attempt to install the Gen 3 Mustang ESS G3X on my Gen 3 F-150? Interesting. OPG and crank sprocket will get done when I swap a Mustang timing cover if needed. Honestly, since I have no idea, like what was it, 3 years after I got rid of my F-150 that they finally came out with a kit? I have no insight. Apologies. That laugh was on point. Yeah, we know his laugh. People argue that they're tuner but not speak up when they get jacked up McDonald's order. Bro, this afternoon on my email, 4 guys are like, Alex, the competitors are not returning calls. I go, why should they? They got your money. They sent you one file, bro. They can just dip out. And if you do a chargeback, they'll win because they gave you something. Bro, these guys are fucking scamming you, bro. I don't know why you're getting tuned anywhere else. I'm blown away that people are like, well, I gave them $800 and I only got one tune. You expected service from people that wear sunglasses inside and wear women's clothing on camera? You expected service? That's what you expected? Bro, like imagine being so retarded that you're like, that guy that's wearing sunglasses inside will absolutely give me the best tune on the planet and he's going to serve my needs because I'm going to pay him. Or is a fit guy that is structured, that is responsible, that has never missed a day of work in his fucking life. In his fucking life. Who is going to serve you better and give you a better tune and a better experience? Motherfuckers that wear glasses inside? Or motherfuckers that work out, get shit done, got 50 things going on, building 7 cars, Never miss a day of work. No. Let me get the tune from the guy with the sunglasses inside. Stupid. You're stupid. Look in the mirror. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You fucking got a tune from a jamoke asshole, and you're like, oh man, I'm totally surprised a jamoke asshole didn't give me revisions in 3 weeks. Your fault, not his fault. He's telling you who he is. Because they're all the same. They're all the same, bro. And then this is what they'll do, right? They'll get some beaner ass bitch to go all over Facebook and say, oh my God, this tune sucks so much. This one's so much better. And you guys will go, oh yeah, I should get it from the guy that's talking shit about every other company but that one. You dumb sons of bitches. You dumb sons of bitches. You stupid. I love that. I love that you guys are surprised that you get fucked by people that have terrible personalities and terrible work ethic. Like, I am blown away that you go, oh, I got fucked by a guy that looks like a douchebag. I love it. I don't know, kind of a toss-up. You mean a tune doesn't come with spark plugs and oil changes? But I'm a paying customer. I don't know. He said it's kind of a toss-up. That's funny. Did you say building set? Look, you got to understand, and this is why a tuner like myself, and again, guys, I work for Lon Racing. The tune that I send you is a Lon tune. It's not an Alex tune. I don't work for another company and then say this is Alex tuned. Fuck no. I praise the Lon name. I know where my bread is buttered. I ain't stupid. So I'm like, this is a Lon tune. I'm just a delivery device now, or delivery service. Now the adjustments, they're on me, right? The ones, if you're with me, I'm adjusting your shit. And then if I see something that can be manipulated to enhance the performance, I'll do that. Again, within the guidelines and guardrails and sandbox of Lund Racing. I don't go above and beyond that because I know better. So the customer is going to go out there and make ridiculous, I guarantee there's a customer out there that goes like this. I want the best NA tune possible. Well, this one guy tuned a car that was gutted after Lund tuned it on nitro, weighed maybe 2,600 pounds. It ran the number once, never to be seen again. That guy's going to tune my JLT pump-ass car better than Lund. That's how people think out there. That's how stupid you are. So it's your fault, customer. Your fault. And then you go, well, I spent 300 with this guy, 300 with that guy, 300 with that guy. And the one that doesn't have much work will sit there with you and text you all night and hammer out the tune all day because he has no fucking work. Why doesn't he have work? Because he sucks. The negative sell, exactly. Don Quixote says, sorry for asking again, Alex, but I'm really frustrated on this issue. I want to see if I can modify my current Hellion so I can help valve flow. I'm currently 12 PSI getting valve flow. Don Quixote, you got valve flow, make the exhaust dump out the bitch, or upgrade to instead of the manifold, you upgrade to their headers. Don Quixote, I'm sorry. You bought a kit that is known for having valve float issues, and you're getting valve float issues. You get rid of the kit. Bro, this is not difficult. Many kits, even on 3 stuff, after putting it on 4 times, will not cause the issues that Hellion kit is causing you. So the solution is right in front of your face. I'm not going to tell, well, you know what you need to do? You need to take the primary and you extend them out to this, and then you make them do. That the kit is bad. So change the kit. This is very simple. Getting frustrated is not going to help anything. Common sense is going to help you move everything along. I don't want to sell the kit. I already got 6,000 into it. Too bad. Too bad. Sell that shit. Sorry. You want me... You bought a pile of shit. So you want to make chicken salad out of chicken shit. You can't do that, bro. The answer is very simple. Get rid of the kit. Sorry if you got to lose money. Welcome to racing. That's racing. Anthony says the negative sell. Hello. How's everyone doing? El Verga Larga. Tío, chill. The Talking Shit episode was Tuesday. Get different kit. Don, look at Lubricant. Talking the real stuff. Alex, I'm not surprised by any of those pieces of trash. You got to understand that people are bad judges of character. In this industry, there's 25%, maybe 30% people that have good character. Everyone else is an asshole. And if you choose an asshole to do work for you, and then he treats you like an asshole, and you're surprised that he treats you like an asshole, who's the asshole? You. Natural Energy, Alex is crazy. Imagine cooked up Alex would be terrifying. Killshot Racing, this is me sober, no drugs, no caffeine, no nothing. This is me every fucking day. When I videoed, if you're a Patreon subscriber, thank you so much, by the way. I uploaded the Donnie build video. We built the transmission. It's right here, right now. I'm going to put it together Friday. I got a bunch of stuff in from Department of Boost, Parts Farm. So I got a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to put the transmission in Donnie. It'll take me a couple of days because I'm not going to work on it straight through and kill myself. I'm going to put it in, zip it up, and depending on how I'm feeling, probably go the next day, do everything else because, drive shaft, exhaust, everything just takes a long time. Under a car, busting your ass, dropping tools on your face. That's the last thing I want to do. So in that video, I had to cut out so many things because I'm talking to Jake. And while he's building stuff and nothing's happening, he's just kind of putting bolts in. I feel, I have like color commentary. And I had to cut it all out because I know you guys. You guys are like, oh, Alex, I just want to see him put bolts in. But I'm like, see, I'm always amped up. My brain is always moving. There's always something going on up there. No drugs, no nothing. Like, it's just how I am normally. So I couldn't imagine me on any kind of mind-altering drugs. To me, that's loser shit. Anyway. Alex, Lon has never thought of tuning LT engines. No! Stop fucking asking about Chevy shit. Lund will never tune a fucking Chevy ever. Stop asking. A Dodge, a Chevy, a BMW, none of that shit is ever gonna get tuned by fucking Lund. You understand? Never. Stop asking. Stop asking. Oh, fucking LT engines. Oh, fuck, LT engines, he says. Why don't we just tune a garbage truck? Why don't we just tune Peterbilts? Fucking LT engines, he says. Do you remember a couple of years ago the guy who was upset because his 6-month revision window was up? Bro kept spamming Facebook and the chat, and you were an immigrant. You imagine being out of the window and being so broke and cheap that you don't want to pay the $150. It's like the Sirius satellite subscription just ran out, but you never listened to it for those 3 months. And you're like, hey, Sirius, I want to listen to rap today. Pay the $20 and we'll turn the thing on. But you don't understand. I never listened to the music in the 3 months that I had it free in my car. Now I want to listen to it. Why can't you just turn it on for me? That's how stupid you sound. Trying to make lemonade out of shit. How do people not able to see the blatant rat shit behavior? JD Bruce, have you ever seen JD Bruce, have you ever gone out with a chick that you knew was toxic? Got tattoos everywhere. Got fake tits. Got just ratchet behavior. Long ass fucking curled nails. Way too much makeup. Lip filler. And you're like, I can make a housewife out of her. Fuck no. That's a whore. And then you go out with her and she does you dirty and you're like, why'd she do whore shit? Well, she's a whore. And you chose a whore and you tried to make her a housewife and she reverted back to her natural form of being a whore. So why are you surprised if people are bad judges of character? Look at that guy. That guy sounds cool. I want to have a beer with him. You don't want to have a beer with people that program stuff. You understand? Programmers are weird. I'm not a programmer. I'm just a tuner. But generally, people that do a good job at anything do a good job at everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. I went out with a girl that said that. How you do anything is how you do everything. Do you go to the gym and go 50%? Do you cheat on your diet? You cheat on your girl? Do you go half-ass on your projects and just leave them on jack stands for 2 years? Do you just... How you do anything is how you do everything. So if a slob-ass motherfucker is slouching on a chair, drinking, fucking around, doing dumb shit, looking like he's about to have a diabetic coma, you guys expect him to be disciplined in any area? In anything? Come on. Come the fuck on, guys. Get some sense. Not you guys. You guys are great. But the people out there that are shocked that they get fucked by people that look half dead. I've seen people on the like this, like, yeah, you can calculate boost by, they look like they're dead, and people go, that guy, I'm gonna get a tune from that guy. You want a tune? You get a guy who is dedicated, has his life is in order, and if you don't get your shit from someone like that, you're gonna get half-ass shit because their whole life is half-ass. Alex, can Lon Tune my Isuzu? Coyote's building an LT. Not that Mike H says, thank you for your help on the Patreon last week. Had weird flashes on my 680 before all the trans talk last few lives. Cam relearn for the win. We will never get a version of unedited, colorful. No. The thing is, though, I went on a rant about teachers. Okay, let me get this paid chat here, and then we'll talk. Because these chats are fun. I'm in a good mood. What's up with this 2026 Raptor coming up? Who cares? This motherfucker. Who cares? Can't tune the 24, can't tune the 25, can't tune the 26. Can't tune it. So, have any of you ever thought this thought? How can someone go to school to become a teacher? Have you ever thought about that? Am I the only one that thinks about shit like that? Sitting there one time and I'm like, how do you go to school to become a teacher? Don't you have to do it before you teach it? Like, imagine going to school to become a welding teacher. Impossible, right? You have to have welded every pipe at every angle, under every condition, under every MIG, TIG, stick on earth, right? For 20, 30 years before you can then say, I'm going to open up a welding school. But teachers, like a grade school teacher, is teaching math to a bunch of grade school kids. And I'm like, wait a minute, you're 22. What? Make it make sense. I don't know. Doers do. The others teach. Shit's on Ford's website. Who cares? I dated one, but never thought the long term to be fair. I understand what you're talking about. Alex says JD Bruce. Coca-Cola. Hey, Mr. Sinaloa member. Alex hates LTs till a black one comes his way. No, I'm not paying $100,000 for. I'm done with Chevy. After seeing, I got the Cadillac truck. That's it. But I'm never buying any other performance vehicle with a fucking Chevy motor in it. Fuck no. Not just no. Everything has to be opened up. Everything. The only one that doesn't have to be opened up is, guess what? The one that mimics the Coyote. Staying mode seat in my car. I had a wrap matte black just in the front. 2 days later, this bum copies me and wraps it the exact same way. I think he's being funny. I got burned by a tuner from Mopar I had, says Smash the Devourer. I only got 1 out of 2 tuned and didn't even work. Had to do a chargeback, ended up paying double for a local shop to do it. Don't question education system, Alex. Smoke will come out of your ears. Did you see they swapped out? Who cares? Alejandro V, like I covered that in the last chat. The mile an hour doesn't go up. So, okay. Did you guys catch it? Let me hold. Let me go find it. Where is it? Let me see. I think it's on the Lund Racing chat. Lund is they're gonna fly over the World Cup tomorrow. He won't. Let me see. So I'm going to look for that 10R80 swap video that you guys are, did you see the swap? It worked perfectly. The bitch is up on jack stands. And you guys are like, what do you think about that, Alex? What do I think about a car on jack stands that they put a 10R80 in? Gotcha. That's what you wanted. want me to talk about? Let me look for it. Here it is. Okay, cool. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay. So, when you guys ask me, what do you think about the 10 or 80 swap in this car? Well, motherfucker, well, son of a bitch. Let's look at it. Okay, let's look at it. Shit. What am I doing? There we go. Damn it. Okay. You see it? You see it on the screen, right? Look at the mile an hour. Look at the mile an hour on the right. Fuck the left. Look at the mile an hour on the right. You sons of bitches really think I'm gonna say something positive about that? What's amazing? What's amazing? Nothing works. Tell me what you want me to say about that shit. It doesn't work. Right? Does it work? Oh, it works fine, Alex. Oh, it really looks like it works fine. It really looks dynamic how awesome it works. Boy, get the fuck out of my life with that shit. The mile an hour is not even moving, and you guys want me to comment on it. The mile an hour is not moving. Fuck you want me to do? You want me to? Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, $20,000 swap. Don't question that. Oh, we got that. I honestly think the reason people watch those guys is because they're just uninformed. Before I discovered Alex, I used to watch competitors' videos, but then Alex showed me those guys are scums. This is the problem with the pilots right now. Kids are, don't get me started, Slippy Boy Films. You're going to hit something. You're going to hit me in my soul with this flying shit. I got a bunch of people surrounding me that are, for whatever reason, addicted to becoming some kind of pilot. And this is what I say about that. Stop. I don't need motherfuckers in the air that are barely qualified. I'm sorry. I don't care how good you think you are. Sorry. Yes. This is the problem with pilots right now. Kids are going to school to learn how to fly because flight instructors end up being inexperienced teaching kids, other kids bare minimum. They're going to spectate? Yeah, no, they got Joe Glockner's car. And I think Cody something has a car. They called them John Lund by mistake. They're like, John Lund. And I'm like, no, that's not John Lund. That's a guy named Cody. Oh, they're going to spectate Lund for the win. Even as spectators, they're going to tune. Joe from FFRE, senior and junior are taking senior's plane up there. And hopefully they don't got a shit on the way because there is no bathroom on a Meridian. There just isn't. Coyote Crimes for real all-wheel drive. Okay. I'm way more impressed with the old guy that put the all-wheel drive with the S550. I agree. Thanks for the consistent live stream, Alex. I appreciate the content as always, says Aoli R6. I wasn't even turned on. At least the old guy with the all-wheel drive actually runs and works. I agree. 6R on a Gen 3 would be nice. I agree. Sarcasm, Alex, did you hear about the all-wheel drive Mustang? So this is why I don't want, and maybe you guys understand why I'm doing this. The gentleman, sir, if you listen to this chat, understand this. I got zero beef with you. I think what you did was amazing. I think you're talented as fuck. You saw a project, you saw it through, and you made an all-wheel drive S550 Mustang work, and it looks factory, and now you have a supercharger on it. Awesome. The reason I don't want to talk about your vehicle is because the company that chose to give you a blower, or you chose a blower from a company that I don't want to give 1 ounce of rep to. You understand? So I'm hoping that you understand that it's not you that I have a problem with or the company. My energy has to be focused on something that's positive. And I can't give that company an ounce of positive praise. I think the problem is that YouTubers rah-rah the 10R80 and people still buy into the hype. You know when I'm going to start giving a shit about the 10R80, guys? When Jake decides to fuck with it. That's it. There is no other time in history that I'm going to sit there and focus on the 10R80 at all. When Jake goes, Alex, I was thinking about it, and what do you think about this? Because I know a little bit about the tuning, but Junior would be the better person to talk about that. I got this idea, that idea, these materials, this clamping mechanism. Then I'll pay attention to the 10R80. Until then, Jake literally is not interested in fucking with it. 6R on a Gen 3 would be nice. Yeah, the tuning is going to be the problem. I think the problem is that, okay, But I think 10R80 is perfect for up to 800 horsepower. I agree. Past that, 6R80 is the way to go. I agree, Michael Scott, but you got to understand, when the 10R80 is working, it's phenomenal. When it's hitting the shifts at 8,200 on a ESS car with cams and a 95 millimeter pulley running a 390 60 to 130. Guys, that's GTR shit, not built R8 shit, but it's plenty fast. You ain't gonna get beat by much unless it's built similarly or they spent another 50 or 60. So it has a great bang for the buck. The problem is you got to build that shit all the time. Now, is it worth it? Is it worth having 4 10R80s on the shelf for a season? Maybe. Imagine eating the track food, then flying from the track. Recipe for disaster. Oh, holy shit, that's badass. Good luck to everyone this weekend. Totally understandable. Did you see Roush getting into the F-150 scene? Hit live on your thing. I don't want to be in the airplane with somebody that's in it for the money, just like I don't want to be tuned by someone who is in it for the clout. That's very good. So this is my problem with planes and people that are getting into planes, right? They justify it by saying, well, you don't got to check in anywhere and you can just take off from anywhere. Okay, you got to maintain the plane. It's got yearly reviews. You got to register, you got to insure it, you got to fly it, right? So I would rather wait in a fucking airport for 2 hours and wait for not Boeing, like an Airbus, wait 2 hours, having snacks on my laptop, doing work, and then get on that goddamn plane with a plug, internet, and you can do shit, fly wherever. It is maintained by a crew. It is a vetted air chassis. I am not getting in some Piper, in some Meridian, in some Mooney, in some Cessna. I am not getting in any of that shit. Because one, you don't got as much training as the combined training that the 2 pilots have on the Airbus, which is like 60 years of experience. You got 2, maybe 3. No, I have not gone on a plane on a plane with anybody. I don't trust anybody. Sorry, I don't care how good you think you are. I don't trust you. And don't take it personal. I just value my life more than the fun I'm gonna have on a fucking plane. No, I'm good. What is it? Jake not being interested in the 10R80 should tell you something. See, I asked him on the video. I said, Jake, so why not fuck with the 10R80? He goes, when you just look at the layout, there's more things to go wrong. There's not enough clamping force. You'd almost have to re-engineer the whole freaking thing. And then by the end of the day, is the tuning going to support that whole re-engineering? At least Jake had an idea that with a 4R200 hub, in conjunction with Lund Racing tuning it, because let's be honest, if you have a 4R200 hub and other people try to tune it, they start to complain, bitch and moan. Why? Because they can't take the factory indexed stuff, manipulate that to make your car shift. They have to actually tune the car. So I know that if a 4R200 car that isn't Lon Tune is running stupid numbers, they either figured something out or to Lon Tune. Sorry, that's just how it is. Searching for a good Gen 2 Coyote F-150 4x4 in the Southeast is not for the faint of heart. I'm going to try my best to stick to your recommendations, Unc. Amir, it all depends also on what you want to do. What do you want to do? What are the goals you want to achieve? Flying private from New York to LA, $30,000 for fuel. Ask me how I know. Says flying private. Actually, you don't have a name. I work for Honda. Come ride a Honda Jet. Okay, that's a cool little plane. I would do that. But with a crusty old motherfucker that's been doing it forever. I want the confidence of knowing if this bitch crashes, it's not because of me flying it. Oh, Jesus, what the hell did I do? Alex, my 23 Whipple F-150 turns off randomly. It's already turned off 3 times while waiting at the light. Any idea what can cause this? So, Grande Macchiato. Do this. Data log when it happens. And then, if you know how to read a data log, keep an eye on the intake cam. Just stare at the intake cam. Just stare that bitch down. And if the intake cam starts to have a wobbly signal right before it stalls, you have the dreaded Gen 3 intermittent stalling issue. That's something that is either a phaser issue or something else that I haven't figured out. a lot of the times what we do is we jack up the oil pressure. There is a way of jacking up the oil pressure on these things at idle. So we think that with the additional oil pressure, it helps the phaser maintain phasing at the commanded point. But that to me is a complete band-aid. I don't think I should have to go above and beyond commanding more fuel pressure than normal to the phaser because I'm band-aiding an issue. It is not a tune issue. My bone stock untuned car did that. My 18 did it. My 19 did it. And the way I fixed it is by jacking up the oil pressure and setting the idle to like 975, almost 1,000, and the issue went away. But I had a slightly high idle. Okay. I think Cleater was about to invite you for a flight. I will never get on a flight with him. Ever in history. Because he thinks it's cool. It's not cool to fly. It's a big responsibility. So when people think it's cool to fly, and this is what will happen when I get up if I'm stupid enough to one day get up in a plane with one of these idiots. They'll do some dumb shit. They will do some dumb shit. They'll go, whoa. I will punch them the moment we touch the ground. I guarantee if I ever stupidly enough get on a plane and you move the stick or whatever, the yoke, a weird way to try to scare me, I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to be cool, calm, collected. The moment we land, you're getting knocked the fuck out because I don't play that shit. Fuck that. Slippy Boy. No, 100%. You're right on the money. I did aircraft recovery for a little bit. You would not believe how many people kill themselves and their families for no good reason. Richie Valens would have had 2 hits if he just had flown coach. Not La Bamba and then something else. What about the guy called Sky King with the Alaska airliner rolling and flipping? Shit was dope. That guy was cool. I like that very much. Domino like, I'll catch the replay in the morning. Street Fighter 5 or 6, which is the gang playing? I have 6 and 5, but I have an issue connecting the PlayStation Network. Something happened to the PlayStation Network on my PS4 that fucked everything up. I downloaded Street Fighter 6 for PlayStation 4 and 5. So when I buy a 5, I just log on and goes. And I think once I get my 5, I will then re-register for the PlayStation Network on the new device. I don't want to like re-up because it's not transferring. Something's fucked up. And then I can play online. I'm still practicing. Okay. Apparently, I'm better with the regular controller than the Hori Fight Stick. I have trouble with the Hori Fight Stick. It's just being a problem. So I'm like, shit. I might have to continue playing with the regular controller. But I'm practicing. I'm practicing as much as I can when I get free time. Cleveland would try to do a burnout in a plane. Do you have any tips on adjusting Steeda shocks for roll racing? Okay, Jamoke a-hole. Why should shocks come into play with roll racing? How hard are you hitting it on a roll? The thing that plays the biggest role in roll racing is the surface. Sorry. There's a reason the Tampa Bridge is a big place to go roll racing. It's the surface. I told Bryson Witt, fuck suspension, throw sandbags in the back. Do you think adjusting shocks is going to make you hook all of a sudden? What, let me guess. You saw somebody post that a Whipple Mustang did a wheelie and the suspension was responsible for it. Not the road, not the tire, not the width of the rim, not the weight that was in the trunk. Shocks don't do fuck all generally on a roll, more so than the surface, the tire, and the weight bias. Please stop thinking you're going to click your way into grip. It's not going to happen. What's up, Alex? I have an NA Gen 2 6R80 swap new edge with a 410 gear. That's stupid. And a 5C converter. That's really dumb. Do you think I can benefit from a second gear leave or just swap to 331 gear and be better? Yeah, swap to a 331 gear and be better. That setup sounds AIDS. 410? 410. 373 is aggressive. 410 is dumb. I think you should go down to 331. Smasher says, doing things like that is how bad things happen. It's like showing off, pulling off at car shows. Yo, I'm bot 6. How dare you? OG Street Fighter is part 4. I challenge you. You bought a Hori too. I bought a Hori. I'm not a fan. I'm having trouble with it. So this is the problem with the Hori. It has 8 buttons. And my palm hits the last 2. And the last 2 buttons are a focus attack and a parry. And also a drive attack, with your drive gauge. So every time I hit like the high punch or high kick, my fucking palm hits the drive or the focus. And I'm like, fuck this thing. Hey, buddy. Hey, Craig Walls, #1 qualifier, right? I saw that on the Camaro. Congratulations. I saw Craig Walls become #1 qualifier at World Cup today. A black Camaro. Even Craig Walls, I saw it live. It was awesome to see it. You did great. Went like a 6'3", right? Went like a 6'3" at, I don't know what the fuck. Hey, am I crazy, Craig? What happened to the Warriors class? The Warriors class used to be a bottom 6-second class. Now it's like a high 6-second class. Did the bottom 6-second guys get moved to like a different class? Because I'm watching Street Fighter. Street Fighter's a fucking 7'3" to 7'8" class. And then Warriors, which used to be a 6'6" and under class, is a 6'5" and up class. And I'm like, what happened? But yeah, congratulations. The run looked great. That thing went right down Broadway. The announcers were like, what the fuck's Craig Walls doing in a Camaro? But you look fucking like a natural, dude. It looked like it was your shit. Like, it's nice to see someone that races that looks like they've done it before. Burnout, pre-stage, bump in, run. I'm like, God damn it, I love professionalism. Slippy Boy, hey, I'm going to stick up for Cleater a little bit. I've heard from some very reputable people that he's an excellent pilot and makes very good decisions, and he takes it very seriously. I'm good. Those people want his, his aura. I'm good. Full tank of gas helps. Concrete, Bryson, big ass PNR trunk tank. Right. Sounds like a Turvy setup. Kilometers, I told you to give me a price. ESS making S197 kit. No idea. Give away the fight stick. Well, guess I got to practice now. No, I've been practicing. I'm going to try. I'm going to give it's a fucking $200 fucking fight stick. So I'm going to try. And if I can get good on it, I've only had it for like 4 days. So I practice like an hour a day, like chopped up. So I've beaten the game with 6 characters on the hardest setting. But goddamn it, when DJ is playing on level 8, I can't fuck with him. When DJ gets you on level 8, I cannot fuck with him. I can beat everybody else. But DJ on level 8 with Ken, I can't fuck with him. Guile either. Guile's a little too slow for me. Give away the fight stick. No. Well, I guess I got to practice now. Narnia Mercado says, congrats, Craig Walls. Sebastian says, love the channel. Just started watching out of my, got myself a nice setup now due to the channel. 13 boss and a PMAS, free flowing exhaust going in for Lon 85 tune in about a week or 2. Love all the info. Sebastian Menchaca. JD Swag. Hey, yo, I was at the temple celebrating Diwali. Happy Diwali. Is that the proper thing to say? What is Diwali? Diwali, also called Deepavali, is the Hindu festival of lights, with variations celebrated in other Indian religions such as Jainism, Nuar, and Rangoli. Bandi Chor Divas. Okay, it's the beginning of the new year in Hindu calendar. Hey, Happy New Year. Fuck, cool, good for you, bro. Happy New Year. Happy Diwali. Good job. I'm coming for you, Theo. Coyote Crime Lord, practice. I got Guile, and I might have to buy the expansion pack to have Bison. I love playing with Bison and Akuma. So if I can get Bison unlocked, I'll play you with Ken, Guile, or Bison. And I will fuck you up, bro. 318 Max says, files inverted. See, Alex, that wasn't so bad. You too, Anthony. My wife walked in and said, you cuss too much. Can you give her some words, please? What'd she look like? Mira, you would be honored to be in my presence. You understand, honey? I cuss too much. You like this. Stop it. You know you like this. You see me and you go, oh, that guy cussed too much, but I will sit on his face. I guarantee it. Don't say you won't. You know she would. Ask her. No, not at all. And then at night, all you hear is, I like how he demeans me on camera. Oh, I'm like, fuck out of here. Cleopatra, thank you, sir. The 410's wee in the car. The 410's wee in the car. And we had a 2-valve 470. I have 331. Just have it. Just tell me your whole life story. Fuck it. Just start from the beginning, Cleopatra. I was born to a poor family up in Indiana. Fuck. Thanks. Will do. Well, the car started off V6, and then what we did was Turvey's beeping smoke detector says you should have played the Indian song while reading his comment. My girlfriend and I are doing an engine swap on the Charger. Your girlfriend and you, was she holding the fucking wrenches? It's been nice coming back to this channel and seeing what I could do with this project car. Just your average security. Dialism practices Diwali. If anyone on the chat is interested, my Gen 3 ARC kit is for sale. MFP 8-rib kit and crank support. That's badass. That's badass. What do you want, $5,800? Something like that. Do you play any other Street Fighter games or just Street Fighter? Do you play any other fighting games or just Street Fighter? Just Street Fighter. I don't really play any games, honestly. I have Gran Turismo there. Don't care. I have Grand Theft Auto. Don't care. I beat it and I don't care. And I have Street Fighter. That's it. Oh, you smell so good. Macaroni noises. My quarters are on the screen. Oh, man, what a reference. JD Bruce says, could we get a Street Fighter members only stream busting people's asses in game? I could do that. I got to, dude, you know how hard that's going to be to figure out? Just get a laptop and just get this. I'll figure it out. God damn it. Alex, thoughts on the Yankees? Bro, nothing brings joy more than Yankees fans just crying. One championship in 15 fucking years. The Red Sox have four since 2000. Actually, no. The Yankees have 2 since 2000, but the Red Sox have 4. And I think the Yankees have 1 in the last 15 years, and the Red Sox, I think, have 3. I mean, like, what the fuck? I love seeing the Yankees choke. Soto's not going to stay. You think Soto's staying there? Soto's going to go, Papi, I'm going to go to the Dodgers. They got Otani. They got the other guy. The Makamoto or whatever the fuck his name is. They still got Mookie for a couple of years. And if they get Soto, they can build on that. It's going to be a $500 million payroll a year. It's going to be dumb. Oh, dude, I have Gran Turismo 7. Let's go. I don't care. Because that I need a fucking... No, I'm not going to buy a complete gaming setup. Fuck all that. Recently got Mortal Kombat 11. Great game. I can help set it up. I'm good. Help set it up. Are you going to come over? Are you going to talk to me? I don't want to talk to them. Fuck that. Job and life. Listen tomorrow. Had to trick or treat with the kids. The Yankees loss couldn't have happened to a better fan base. El Gato streaming device. That's all you need to stream Street Fighter. Here we go. Judge and the Yankees choke harder than... Oh, wow. See, Slow 99, you're pretty tough, man. I can't... Because I read it, they think I'm saying it. And I'm like, oh, come on. But it's a funny comment. I legit send you mine for free. Yankee fan ripping the ball out of Mookie's glove was freaking hilarious. It was. And he's like, what? He came to me. He looked drunk. He looked, the other guy, dude, I got to watch that. I got to watch. No. If I play that, it'll get copyrighted. I can't do that. I can't. It'll get copyrighted on YouTube. Damn, I can't play that. Damn, that sucks. Nardi Mercado. Okay, I love my Tigers. Happy for them. Too bad ownership is cheap. When you're playing for the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Dodgers, Red Sox, Yankees, Dodgers, the Cubs, Red Sox, Yankees, Dodgers, Cubs. That's it. Red Sox, Yankees, Dodgers, Cubs. Anyone else on the West Coast that matters? Not really. You are playing for AAA. You're playing for AAA. I'm sorry. That's what Manny said. He's like, yo, they're playing for AAA. If you're not playing in New York, in Boston, in maybe Houston too, because Houston is legit. The Dodgers and the Cubs, you're playing for AAA. The face said it all. I started putting "Don't read this out loud" in front of those jokes. My bad. There goes my hypothetical VMP sponsorship. So they'll sponsor you, bro. See, VMP is like Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon will do business with people that fucked him. Look at what happened with Homeboy, with Snaggletooth fucking Potato, walking potato, Snaggletooth, tartar having ass. That dude got fired. And they worked with him later. Could you imagine? In what bizarro world you fire somebody and then you want to work with them, like to do video stuff, as if like water under the bridge? I don't understand this new way of doing business where you do business with like people that fucked you. like ever. I couldn't imagine. No, the Giants, no, I don't think so. I mean, the Giants are legit, but I don't know. There's certain teams that you are going to play for, and there's pressure to win. The fan base is ridiculous. The stadium is packed all the time. And regardless, it's more of an experience. You go to the Miami Marlins game, you can get a seat for $20 and a Colombian puting with a fake cooling and a blowy for $60. And you're out of there. You can't get nosebleeds in Boston for $100. Padres, Mets. Yes, you're right. Padres, Mets, Philly. Yes, you're right. Sorry. So Philly, Padres, Mets. New York, Boston, LA. Phillies, Padres, Mets, Giants, New York, Boston, LA. I think anyone else you're playing for AAA. What about St. Louis, Alex? I don't like St. Louis. I don't like anything about St. Louis. I don't like anything about that area. I think it sucks. I think going there is just going there to die. So, yeah, no, there's no pressure there. It's like flyover country. Why would you move there? Sorry if you live there. Like, why would you choose to live in that motherfucker? There's nothing there. What's there to do? Let me see. What is there to do in St. Louis? Oh, the Gateway Arch. Oh, sorry, the Gateway Arch. I apologize. The Missouri Botanical Garden. The City Museum. Forest Park. The St. Louis Zoo. The St. Louis Art Museum. Busch Stadium. St. Louis Science Center. Wow. So then you go, Alex, what's there to do in Florida? Cocaine. But Gronk was buddies with that Yankee fan, played hockey with him in college, said he was a madman. I never liked Gronk. Fucking I don't like listening to dumbasses. I don't want to sit there and listen to dumbasses. Maybe when I was younger, I thought, oh, that's cool. Yeah, he's like me. He's stupid. Fucking, yeah. Well, that's crazy. Let's go fucking drink it. We're going to go crazy, but we're going to... Have you ever met up with your friends and you're like, well, let's have a fucking crazy night. We're going to turn it up. Have those words ever kind of come out of any of your motherfucking mouths? Oh, yeah, we're going to we're going to wreck that bar. How are you going to wreck it? We're going to drink a lot. And then what? Oh, we're going to get really drunk. And then what? We're probably going to bring home a gorilla. A white one. Okay. And yeah, we're going to get clapping crabs. So that's tearing up the bar? Fuck out of here. Watch boxing lately? Nope. No one that I care is fighting. I want to see Logan Paul get knocked out by Mike, but Mike's almost 60, man. I'm not looking for from them to buy my own shit. It's certainly not going to be anything from them. I agree. I heard a rumor that VMP went to the track and went a 9.3 or 9.8 or 9.7, and everyone else is going 8s. So I'm like, is the tune the same? Interesting. Best view of St. Louis is in the rearview mirror. Exactly. I know I need a 4 system. Not sure what size pumps and how many fuel pumps I need. I haven't touched suspension because I'm not sure what combo suspension parts to go with. Life of X, keep the suspension stock. Throw sandbags in the trunk if you're roll racing. Pumps. Let's talk about fuel pumps. If you want to make 1,000 on E85, all you need is a dual 285 pump setup. That's it. Level 1, level 2, whatever 4 Innovation fuel system you want to do. 285s with a Dash 8 feed, Dash 8 return, a regulator, and at least a FIC 1000 or a ID 1050X. Let's on a Gen 3, because of the DI helps a little bit. You can get close to 1,000 variable horsepower. I would prefer you have ID 1300s. Now, Injector Dynamic came out with a 1750X, and they're phasing out the ID 1700s. So, be on the lookout for that. $2,000 fucking injector. Kilometer said, I stayed the night downtown St. Louis for a Supercross race, and I heard gunshots right outside my Skyrise Airbnb. We'll never go back there. We're going to wreck it and shit my pants. You're on point tonight, my friend. From flyover KC, Missouri, Joseph Lacey. See, you guys think I haven't gone to these places. I've gone to all these places. When I worked at VMP, I went to every shit-ass state there was. And the only other state that calls my name is Arizona. I don't know why. Not Arizona near the border. Arizona where the white people are at. For sure. get drunk, throw up, bang up torta, and sleep all day afterward. We got fucked up last night. What we do? I don't know. I think you fucked that torta over there. Oh, that's why my dick's all fucking nasty looking. Yeah. We wrecked that bar. Like, that's why I don't have anything. So they ran 8-9, Red Dad? Someone told me it was 9-8. I'm not saying that St. Louis is better than West Palm in any way. I was just meaning about the Cardinals. But yeah, you're right about that being whack shit. The Cardinals aren't, in my opinion, a team that you go to feel pressure to win. In New York, if you don't win, there's a problem. In Boston, if you don't win, there's a problem. In LA, with a $300 million payroll, if you don't win, there's a huge problem. So there's pressure. In St. Louis, they don't care. I met him with one of our friends at high school, and he has a frat boy mentality. Still, he's 26. I don't think I'm going to hang out with him again. Exactly. Alex, what you got in that closet behind you? That one is a beach chair. Remember that rear seat delete that Kyle gave me, Kyle Brandon? I still have it. I should give that away, but the shipping is going to be ridiculous. But I have a rear seat delete. I'm just going to keep it as a prop. White Chicks is where it's at. Absolutely. Do you tune a lot of Gen 3 Whipples with 93 plus meth? As here in Canada, we don't have 85 at the pump, so I ordered a meth kit to pulley down. What do you think? Mike, that'll be okay, but you got to understand, the meth I wouldn't really use for an octane adder unless you use a lot of it. But the problem is if you use a lot of it, then it might skew the fueling. So what I tell people is this. I don't have to tune for meth at all. Now, if you disclaim, if anything happens to the car while we're adding timing with this much meth, it ain't my shit. Because all I can do is go by the knock sensors. So if you were to say, Alex, I'm using 100% meth, I'm spraying this much. Okay, well, here's a tune. All right, here's a little more timing. Here's a little more timing. Now, understand this. If you were to ever to run out of meth, and that son of a bitch sees 20 degrees of timing on 93 octane with 14 PSI, you will blow it up. It's not a matter of if, it's when. So meth is 100% up to you to keep it plentiful, keep it in the car, make sure it's actually getting into the engine. It ain't my shit. All I do is add timing. Alex, have you ever visited Cali? Yes. I know you hate it, but some places are nice. No. California, there was a girl I used to talk to in California, bro. But she was in California. But I actually did the work, you know. I'm gonna get out there, get on a fucking plane, spend the weekend over there, you know. Oh, bro. Wonderful, great girl. Didn't work out. So, you know, it's in Cali. So, like, look, you can't date long distance because I'm in Florida. There are just gorgeous women here. So you have to be like above and beyond, not gorgeous, like on par. Like you have to be like, I see a future with you. Oh, by the way, you're moving here. Yeah, I'm not moving to fucking Cali. But yeah, Sacramento area I went to. Kind of busy, but the weather was phenomenal. Look, California is gorgeous. Every time I see Saronster videos, I go, boy, this kid lives in a beautiful area. He goes to these beautiful hills, these beautiful parks, and rides his e-bike all over the place with his GoPro mounted on his helmet. And he just has a great time. And I'm like, bro, this kid's living the life. He doesn't even know how good he has it. He loves e-bikes, so he's not worried about emissions. He does dumb hooning shit, but he's very informative. He's very entertaining, and he edits the videos really well, and he has great quality cameras. California is absolutely phenomenal, gorgeous. There's a reason people live there. I get it. But the politics in that state make me not ever even want to think about living there. But I would visit. Is it an S197 rear seat delete? No, it's a S550, but I think you can make it work. Funny thing about those S650 running 8s is reading the comments saying, wait until it can be tuned. It's tuned, right? Lund is not going to do anything above and beyond because Whipple has access to everything and they're doing everything. So it's not going to go any quicker with a Lund tune or any tune. What suspension recommend for Gen 3 Auto Mustang with all the welds mount that mostly roll races? Here we go again with the roll races. Milky, tell me what the suspension is doing on a roll race. Tell me what the suspension is doing. Tell me. A 60 roll? Throw 4 50-pound sandbags in the trunk with the stock suspension with an Aldo kit. And fuck buying suspension. Oh, you gonna roll race tonight? Yep. Well, you better make sure you got the rebound on point. Roll racing and suspension. What's happening with people? Now, if you have a 2,000 horsepower Mustang on a track with grip, and that thing goes like this, but on the street, get out of here. Damn, girl in Cali, that's a long way from some chocha. Bro, she was... You don't understand how difficult it is to come across quality women, Nardi. Like, quality women. I'd go to Cali. Fuck it. Because like, at this age, I have the resources, I have the time, I have the will to find a good girl. You gotta... The whole world is your oyster. Fuck it. Why not get a 55-gallon drum and fill it with the 85? Thoughts on Juggernaut tuning? Oh my God, bro. He said he bought it. It ran like poop. Swapped tuners in the car. Woke up. What the fuck you expect? Come on, you expected a good tune? Sacramento has great weather. Central Cali by the water is cool too. Oh no, what did I miss about Jeff? Bro, stop it. You missed a lot about them motherfuckers. The taxes here in Cali would disgust you. They're disgusting here. They're getting bad here too. It's expensive to live in Florida too. It's Palm Beach County. Not Orange, not Hernando, not Gonzalez. No, Palm Beach County is very expensive. Connor, compressing a little. Alex, have you fixed the reverse lock on the GT500? You know what? I might fix it this week or next week. I got to put the 680 in Donnie. Once Donnie gets out of the garage, GT500 goes in and we start putting blower parts on that motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Once I start putting blower parts on that motherfucker, 20%, 8 rib. I won't do 8 rib for now because the 10 rib Whipple stuff is $2,400. Fuck you. 8 rib it is. Listen, Alex, I have 200 pounds of sandbags in the trunk. No issues. You need suspension because much torque. The chassis twisted. That's very good. With the roll races, Alex, have you fixed the reversal? Oh, we got it. Roll racing equals winner gets my ass. Right. So JJ the Boss has a lot of thoughts about roll racing.
One time Sean farted on a chair and I ran over and sniffed it because I'm more streeter than him.
You know, he's not wrong. He's really not wrong.
Are you man enough to run me? Line up, pussy. I bet you won't race me without clothes on. Now here in the South, we do it a bit different than you Yankees. Here, buy-in is showing me your dick. And depending on the size, girth, and veins determines the run order. Winner gets my ass.
He's right.
I know Ryan has all that fancy shit, but I know I can beat him on the street. Because I'm more streeter. Man, I'll race you. How about this bet? If I win, I suck your dick. If I lose, I suck your dick twice.
That's the one that gets me. That's the one that gets me. It's a little out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Someone just tagged me in a video. They're like, explanation of a Hellion twin turbo kit. Oh, no. This can't be good. Watch again.
You bought a pile of shit, so you want to make chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Okay. I'm pretty funny. Roll racing is the equivalent of using your phone as a measuring stick. Roll racing is when you get my ass. Your couch still touches the wall, bro. It does. What the fuck is Juggernaut? Milky. Well, I mostly roll race, and I would like to drag racing, and I would like to know a suspension setup that I would recommend. The car makes 1,000 paired with AMS 2000 Pro. Okay. Hold on. I'm looking it up. Okay. What you're going to do, how much are they? Okay. So you're going to go to Walmart.com. Right there. Right. Walmart.com right here, right? And you're going to get sandbaggy burlap, and you're going to buy 2 of them for $10. That's $20, right? And you're going to put them in the trunk of the car. And then you're going to go roll racing. Suspension. I know. You know what Team Z should do? Oh, Team Z, are you ready? Team Z, Maximum Motorsports, UPR. Introducing the Roll Racing Collection, and literally duplicate your whole drag racing catalog over. Just make drag racing, roll racing, and then people are going to click it. Bet me. People are going to click it and go, oh, finally. I've been dying to find some roll racing suspension parts. Thank God UPR came out with it. Take my money, you dumb sons of bitches. Chuck Stern says, the real question is, will everyone get that 8-second Whipple tune, or is it dealer only? Great question. Great question. They're closing Irwindale track here in California, shaking my head. Ramp the boost in slower. They should just close California completely. Dude has the ability to ramp and boost. Desired, asking about suspension setting. Damn, you can't program the AMS to boost by gear, etc. Lowe's has them for $5 a bag. San Andreas fault lines should happen. I use concrete bags, but that's just me watching this while in the shower. No homo. So when you go to the shower, when you start to lather, what do you use to start the lather? Your cock or your chest or belly? I use my chest because, I got a hairy chest. So I grab the soap or washcloth or loofah and I go, do you use your cock? I was talking to a girl and I put that question, and you know why I stopped talking to her? Because I'm like a lady. When I talk to a girl, I want a lady. I don't want una puerca, una puti puerca. I don't want a puti puerca in my life, right? So I was like, let me ask you a question. When you go to the shower, how do you start the lather? She goes, en la chocha. I'm like, puerca. Tú eres asquerosa. Fleje. Block, delete. She said, en la chocha. Like, ew. I know, but it's gross. You should say down there. Like, be a lady. Allá bajito. En la chochín. Allá. No en la crica. Yo empiezo el jabón en la crica. No. Vete pa'l carajo. Cosa mierda. Fo. Alex, you don't... Alex, I know you don't care about LS shit anymore. But what are your thoughts on people doing 10-speed swaps on older cars? That's fine if they want to do it. Fuck them. I mean, I have UPR sitting bike in the rear and sandbags extra gay now. AMS works great, but my suspension is stuck and I want to upgrade it before I head to the drag strip with newer setup. I heard Hell Tracks are trash, so just curious. I'm glad that you heard Hell Tracks are trash. UPR, Maximum Motorsports, Team Z, Steeda, any of that stuff will work. Shit, I have 120 pounds of sand in my trunk. Cock 100% of the time. Face. You start the lather with your face? Wow. Washcloths are for poor people. Dude, I'm like a mile away from Irwindale and it sucks. No more Fabulous Forge forever until they find a new spot. Chest always, then work my way down to my back. How do you get your back? Get out of here. Yoga, motherfucker. See, real NA racers use plastic Walmart bags for sandbags to roll race. That's how poor they are. Was looking at a Texas Speed Cootie. What's your opinion on them? Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Roll racing is for non-racing motherfuckers. If it's not dig, it's not a race. I start the shower in my ass. I'm guessing that means pubic hair. Yes. En la chocha. I'm like, no, forget the pubic hair. She said chocha. I'm like, no. Tú no una puta. Vete pa'l carajo. I started my ass too. In it, not on it. It's better for you. She spun the block. Whole body pH is all out of whack with her. En la chocha, she says. Tú te pones jabón en la chocha. That shit dries you out. I didn't understand what a word you said, but I laughed my ass off. Tucker Carlson just went live with Trump in Arizona. Nice. Stank Chode must have choked and spit up because he's just a hair slower. Stank Chode must have choked up and spit up because he's just a hair slower. Maybe. Yeah, the right people get the right stuff. It's a go along, get along gang. I'm about to 10 already swap my S197. Deal. Out of all Mustangs in existence, which is your dream Mustang or Mustangs? Lufa on a stick, my man. Score goes down a couple points, but I don't know. Yeah, your man score. You got a Lufa on a stick. Look, guys. I know it's yellow, but this bitch goes hard as fuck. They had a white one too. Let me see. Fuck, this thing is fucking me up, bro. Let me put this. Fuck the chat. Fuck you guys. Let me put this in the center here. There you go. Bro, this bitch goes hard, bro. Fuck. Wait. It has to be a 99, though. It's got to be a 99. 99. Got to be 99. Oh, my God. Oh, wait a minute. Motor Trend? Do they have like a retro thing? Wait. Let me look on YouTube. Maybe they have a Saleen 1999. Shit. See what I've been watching? I've been watching fucking high level gameplay. 99 S351 Motor Trend. Oh yeah. Well, how you doing?
Welcome to this edition of Motor Trend. I'm Jim Scouten, and these two wonders are the baddest Fords you can buy. They're the newest pair to spring from the mind of Steve's.
Let's just sit back and watch this shit. Fuck it.
Saleen.
TNN. Oh my God. I'm old.
The S351 is a coupe or the Speedster. They're not only good looking, they're ready to back it up with action thanks to 495 horses under the hood.
Bro, this bitch was taken with a Nokia 6510 or whatever the fuck.
It's a tradition that's been going on for 13 years, ever since successful road racer Steve Saleen decided a factory Mustang was only a place to start.
We started in 1984, built our first Saleen Mustang, debuted it up at Sears Point Raceway. To date, we're now approaching 5,000 Saleen Mustangs on the road.
By a Vortec blower. The result is 495 horses and 490 foot-pounds of torque. On the way to the rear, the power runs through a Borg-Warner 6-speed and then a Torsen limited slip differential to try to manage the grip. Get it right and you're out of here, running to 60 in 4.6.
Wow.
Through the quarter at 12.8 at 116 miles per hour. Awesome. But the S351 isn't just a straight line runner. There's Saleen Speedline 18-inch mags in the package.
Mags!
Mounting 40 series BF Goodrich Comp TAs.
So, this car in its day was so badass. And again, you might think that's a piece of junk. Yes, but it is a pulley, a fuel system, away from being like, bro, badass. So, it's something like look, I like the Grand Nationals, but Mustangs are like an 86 notch, just based on the looks, S351, and honestly, like a Laguna Seca Boss 302 is going to be probably the next car I do get. I've had most other Mustangs. I have a 14 GT500, so that's like a bucket list car for some people, not me. I don't give a fuck about the Cobra. I think the Cobra's gay, like super gay. I think it's like people that watched Baywatch and got the barbed wire tattoo and they lusted after Pamela Anderson love the Cobra. I don't give a fuck about the Cobra at all, bro. Didn't that guy host Shooting USA for a while too? Exactly. Saleen looks like he lures kids in the white van. SU51's amazing. Yes, the SU51. 12.8 in the quarter. That was almost quicker than the lethal Whipple. It says 650. Please, for God, don't pay $40,000 for a 2-valve. That'll chuck a rod at 400 wheel. Back then, the cool dad had that car. Yep, badass car. So yeah, the Saleen S351 to me would be that unattainable because it's going to be tough to get. That's going to be one of those cars. And then you don't want to modify it. Then how do you tune it? The computer's old and weird and wonky. So it's just like a cool car to have. But honestly, like I would love a Viper, but the more I look at Vipers, the more it ain't shit unless it makes 1100 wheel. You know what I mean? So it's not something that I want to get. The Corvette. If everything works out with the ZR1 guys, because I got someone working on the bell housing, I bought 2 extra clutches. I bought from Dwayne Hickman. I bought 2 RXTs 1200s. If everything works out with the ZR1 guys, and I throw a Whipple on it or whatever, my goal is to make 1,000 with that bitch or more, because I got Ryan Eckhart in my corner, and I got FFRE in my corner. And if I want to really be the first motor that's going to go in the Corvette is a proving motor. Let's go in there. Let's see what this thing can do because it's a light chassis, light transaxle, da-da-da-da. But if this thing can hold some power and actually put it to the ground because it's got a big old honking tire and a bunch of room back there, I'm going to fucking do dumb shit with that car. Like dumb shit. Not just blower and 800 shit. I'm going to leave it at 800, see what it does. And if it's good, I'm going to be like FFRE. I want a badass motherfucker. Ryan Eckhart, let's do twin turbo shit. Let's really push shit in. Let's really get after it. Because that's like a bucket list car that I'm like pissing everybody off with. And you guys don't think I'm serious about the swap on that car? If this works out in a year or two, you're going to see twin turbo 1100, 1200 horsepower, maybe more, going through that piece of shit ZR1. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for a little bit. We're going to get back at it Sunday. Go watch World Cup. I think World Cup is one of those awesome events that is on this time of year. It's perfect up there. The weather's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be moon boost shit, like crazy low DA the next couple of days. So I'm going to be watching that. I'm going to be watching some of the Lund customers. I'm going to be watching Brett LaSala. Joel Steele brought out another red stick shift card that already went 7. So it'd be cool to see that thing go into the 6s, maybe deep into the 6s by the end of the weekend because it seemed to hook. Seems like he's got the program. He's got a bunch of data. So it's going to be a bunch of fun to watch World Cup and see what the Coyotes can do in their designated classes. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me for a little bit. Had a fun show today. We'll get back after it on Peasant Chat Sunday morning. Hopefully by then the transmission will be in Donnie so that after the Peasant Chat I can go ahead and do some testing on the car, make sure everything's good. Be on the lookout for the video on Saturday morning that I'll be dropping. What is the assembly of the Donnie transmission, which if you are a Patreon member, it is live right now on the main page. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys on Sunday morning for the Peasant Chat. See you later.